Hello, and welcome to Thursday. It is Thursday. It's barely Thursday. It's like 6 minutes to midnight. Um, hey, it's Thursday. Today was the Game Awards for 2023, and I didn't really like. It was okay. Like, it's just something to watch. Hang out with friends and talk about. Be like, oh, what did this like? What's coming out next year? What's coming out later? See some cool announcements. Um, I think the only thing that I was like kind of excited for was the Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Budokai spiritual successor. I forget the name of it, but that's the only thing like on my radar. Every time I see a fighting game, it's just like not just in general. Like they were talking Street Fighter, it's talking Tekken, they were talking Guilty Gear. I was like, oh, I need to get back into fighting games. But I'm like thinking about it, I'm just like, what's on my backlog? I have so many things on my backlog, so many things that I'm playing right now. I'm going through Pokemon on this. I'm going through um, a weird RPG action, no, just like weird RPG that I'm playing through on it as well. I'm going through the No Nary games on here. We just beat 999 and Virtue's Last Reward, and I'm currently working my way through what's the other game? Zero Time Dilemma. I've been playing so many games, and like my backlog is only growing. And with new games coming out, and be like, oh, like this year Final Fantasy 16 won an award. I'm like, I need to play that. I haven't even picked it up yet. I know it's like an amazing game, and I've heard so many good things about it. It's just like I should really play it, and I'm like looking at my backlog, and it's just like, oh, like Ghostwire Tokyo. That was a whole thing that I talked about last year when it came out. I got basically to the end, stopped playing it. Um, a lot of games I just buy. I can go through like my Amazon or something and just see like what games that I've recently bought and just see what's there, and just like, oh, I haven't played this at all. Let's actually take a look, because I know, like the other day I was like at GameStop, and I just picked up a copy of Tropical Freeze for Wii U, as well as what do you call it? Um, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. The only thing I bought on Amazon was Pocky and Rocky Reshrined. It looks like in the past, what is it, 3 months? It says. If I filter through 2023, what do we get? What do we get? If it'll load. But yeah, like 3DS has taken so much of my time. Oh yeah, so here's a bunch of stuff we ordered. I think this is Amazon Prime Day. God of War Ragnarok, Neo, the collection for PS5, Ratchet and Clank, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, Horizon Forbidden West. Um, yeah, that's everything that I ordered. Oh, and Tears of the Kingdom, which I like played through a little bit and like gave up on because for one reason or another, I forget what exactly why. Um, yeah, it's just like I have so many of these, and it's just I can't like I keep picking up other games, and just Elden Ring is on here too. Um, like there is not enough time for all of the video games I want to play, and like one of the big things I want to do is like, especially like right now, is just like play all the Pokemon games that are up to Gen 7, get those into home, and then move on from there. And it's like I'm slowly working my way through that, but I need to be quick. I need to be faster. So I'm gonna like start doing that more. But like I'm in the middle of Zero Time Dilemma, and I think I should be finishing up that relatively soon, actually. But then it's like once I finish that, then it's like we gotta kick into high gear, right? I gotta be playing Emerald on this while I'm working out. I'm running through Ruby and Sapphire. I'm just running through Ruby now and like speeding through that to get to the end game. And it's like there's no real reason to. I'm playing Emerald, but then there's like, there's Platinum that I need to go through. I need to play Diamond and Pearl and speed through those very quickly. Um, I think my saves are intact for like Black and White and Black and White 2. My save for X is preserved fine. Pokemon Sun, like I know I'm like end game doing some of the post game stuff. Ultra Sun I haven't touched. Um Let's Go Switch, so I don't need to worry about that, but it's just like I need to start zooming through those, and I need to start progressing, and like, I'm not too worried about the 3DS games, but it's just like, once I finally hit that point, it's being like, okay, after Zero Time Dilemma's done, I gotta go, and then I can play other games, but there's so much more. Everything I just listed off on PS5, there's tons of PS4 games that I have just sitting on the shelf. Bunch of Switch games that I don't have, like, haven't played. I have so many like old Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. There's like so many cult classics, so many DS games, 3DS games that I never really got the chance to experience, and like now I'm going through them. Like I just when I talked about Ghost Trick, there's just so much stuff, and it's like I'm giving these games the chance to shine now, but then there's like Game of the Years. There's like Last of Us 2, which won Game of the Year couple years ago, I think. There's Ghost of Tsushima, which is an amazing. Um, like there's so many like Game of the Year. Like if I'm loading up my Amazon again, going to year 2022, and then we just see what I did, what I bought here. Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Oh my god! Like I love the Crisis Core series or Crisis Core game. Neo: The World Ends with You, Lost Judgment, Death Stranding, Disco Elysium. I only have a little hours in Disco Elysium. Strangers of Paradise. I only have a couple hours in. Pokemon's Legends Arceus. We were just talking about the Pokemon stuff. If I go to 2021, Big Brain Academy. Demon Souls, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2. What else is there? Luigi's Mansion 3. New Pokemon Snap apparently I have. Ni no Kuni, Gravity Rush, Ni no Kuni 2. Let's go to 2020 and see how far back I can go. The Yakuza series, that was a whole thing in my life that I was doing. Super Mario 3D All Stars I have. Couple like I like not even a third of the way of through Dragon Quest. I have Medieval apparently. Persona 5 Royale. I beat Persona 5, but I wanted to do Royale for whatever reason next. Like that's on my like I really need to make a list of these things. Shenmue. I have Shenmue 1, 2, and 3. I have all of that. Oh, there's just so much. Collection of Mana. What else do I have? I think that goes back to 2019, and there's probably some more if I keep going further and further back. But oh my god, yeah, that's Octopath Traveler, Final Fantasy 3 and 4. I want to play all the Final Fantasies. Apparently I have Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which I don't recall ever getting, but apparently I do. God, there's so many of these games, but I think that's where we slow down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's where we're at. We slow down. We complete. I think like ever since 2017, it's just been like pile on top, over and over again. I think that's where it all began. So it's been a few years, but yeah, I need to start playing these games. Yeah, that was it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I know where I need to start. 2018, 2019, we need to start looking at the games there and just start playing stuff from there. And like, oh my god, my Steam library, that's a whole thing too. Oh, let's not even talk about the Steam library. That's just like PlayStation. There's a bunch of Switch games that I have that I didn't talk about. Like mostly, okay. I could talk on and on about this, but we're going to stop now. Main focus, Pokemon. After Zero Time Dilemma, well, you're going to push through. We're going to see where we get, and hopefully I can tie things up by like April or so before 3DS and Wii U shut down for good. That's the plan. Hopefully I can get that done. We'll see. For now, however, that's what we're going to call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.